Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be making Dawnstone. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today I was looking through the mod pack, and we're getting kind of close here. We got a lot of stuff that's being produced, not a lot of osmium, and we're going to need a lot of osmium to be able to go further in this pack. I kind of wanted to start working on Abyssal Craft, and I have upgraded a few things. So my sword is now nice and upgraded. It did have 2 more modifier slots, so I went ahead and filled those with lapis, and I filled it with quartz. So lapis is filled all the way up. It's got looting 3 now, and it has sharp and haste on it. So pretty nice sword. Pretty much one-shot kills everything. I also went ahead and got some demonic sharpening kits. So I went ahead and made a little area up there to be able to get that stuff. But today we need to get into Abyssal Craft, as you can see over here. And the first thing we need to get is a Necronomicon. And I love this word, but this book is so ominous. It has a face on the front. But yeah, we're going to get into some dark magic mods. And this is definitely a dark magic mod. It looks like we need a book, we need some iron ingots, and we're going to need some rotten flesh. So pretty easy stuff to obtain. Let's just go ahead and do that. So we need 2 iron, I think it was 2 iron. We need a book, so we need at least 1 leather, and we need 3 of those guys, sugarcane. And we should be able to make ourselves a book really easy. Alright, and I'm pretty sure it was like this. And that gets us a Necronomicon. Awesome. So now we are getting into Abyssal Craft. So we have Forbidden Knowledge. I'm sure that's something we're not going to have to worry about. But miscellaneous information, special materials. So we have upgrade kits. I'm guessing that's for tools. A washcloth. Okay. Looks like some cooking stuff. Iron plates. Okay, that gives us beef on a plate. Okay. That looks kind of cool. So yeah, there's some cool stuff it looks like that's added in here. But I don't exactly know what we're going to be looking towards. The Overworld, probably. Materials in the Overworld. So we need some of this stuff. We need some Darkstone. Ooh, some, what is that? Corallum ore? Some, Darklands oak saplings. So we're looking for a Darklands biome, which I know exactly where one's at. We also need liquid antimatter. Some Darklands grass. New type of grass found in Darkland biome compared to regular grass. Okay, this one is purple and emits nether portal particles randomly. Another difference is that you can't plant regular trees on it. The only ones added in Abyssal Craft can be done that way. However, flowers, tall grass, and mushrooms will still grow. Sweet. Okay, so we're looking for a Darklands biome, and we kind of need to explore a Darklands biome. In my previous save, I guess stumbled into a Darklands biome because there was some of that ore and stuff that we found, and we found some creatures that was like that, but we definitely need to find those. I do notice the lead particles is still on there, but my horse is over here. Like I say, I hope he is. How did he get inside there with the cows? I don't know. I don't care. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and head on over there. The spot that we're going actually is right at the spawn of this world. So all I have to do is type /spawn, and I should be right there. Bam, /spawn. Okay, so yeah, here's our little spawn to the server. But the Abyssal Craft stuff is right over this way, so I need to kind of get up here and out of the way. There we go. So yeah, we should be able to just jump right over here. I did notice that it looked like mobs were spawning during the day over here, and I don't know. We're gonna have to mine down, and I really just want to kind of get in the center here. I do see there's a mob over there that is unidentified. Wonder what that's all about. Yeah, you have this log, and then I found this guy. It's like already set up. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know. But I did find a cave over here as well. And I think that's going to be a good start towards getting farther down here. And we have coal, so I don't even have to worry about... I don't have to worry about getting torches or anything, because we have access to them right here. All we need is a little bit of stone, and I have torches. As long as those bees leave me alone. Yeah, I should be able to make me some torches, and then we can go exploring. So, simple torches, always easy to do. Oh, I forgot my my gold. This bag right here pulls coal out automatically. So bam, 36 torches, and we are ready to go. Okay, so there's like different mobs and stuff like that, and there's also Dawnstone. We already found a pocket of it. Nice. We need Dawnstone later on. We'll probably pull up a list of things that is required for. It's definitely blood magic, I do believe. In this pack, blood magic requires it. So if we take a look, I thought blood magic required it. So dark stone, how do we get dark cobblestone? Transmutation. Okay, and then this guy is made inside one of these ritual setups. So yeah, I'm sure we're going to need it though. Ooh, we also get there's some coal up here. I will definitely take all of this coal. It's not the best coal in the world, but it is coal. So I'll take that. Alright, let's go adventuring. There's got to be some more stuff down here. Okay, so this is going to be, I guess, our little entrance into this biome. We do need to stay in the Darklands biome. And hopefully I can find some ore. There should be several types of ore that we're looking for. It showed us in the book, but I want to find the actual ore itself. Might have to pull it up in the oh, it's this right here. So in the overworld, this stuff right here is going to be pretty common. Pretty common at the very lower levels. It looks like it's still kind of rare. I'll probably have to do a lot of mining, but we're gonna need these to be able to get started in this mod. So that, and also this stuff. So this is kind of around Y16 level. Okay. So I'm going to spend a lot of time mining down there, and hopefully when I come across it, I will show you guys. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so after that nice long mining session, I ended up getting 2 achievements. I got Better Than Diamonds and then Gems of Ocean, finding those 2 things down in that biome. And we got ourselves some of that ore, and this Coralillum, or whatever. I don't know. But we got some of that stuff, so we can actually take this. And I did find a few ores of this stuff. Kind of throw that in there. I don't exactly know what we're going to use that for yet. I just know we're going to need it. It looks like Forbidden Knowledge, Spellbook, Rituals, Information, Getting Started. Alright. So, we need cobblestone, I do know that. And there's how you set up the ritual, and we need to clear... Yeah, we need our book to basically activate this stuff. Okay. Let's see. Forbidden Knowledge. There is the Overworld Entities. So this is all blanked out for us. We can't actually read it. Progression. There are shards of oblivion that we need. So we really need to kill those mobs, and I did not see any mobs down there. So I don't know how far into Abyssal Craft we're actually going to need to get into. But what I was really looking at was, what was it? Blood magic. And to get started with blood magic, we needed to get the shadow gem And to get that, we needed to basically kill the shadow demons from Abyssal Craft. And the best way to do that is I don't even know. I don't know, to be honest. Because getting into Abyssal Craft is about killing those mobs, and it's going to be a pain to get this stuff. So getting these bricks, okay, that's what they're used for. So we do need these bricks. And we're going to need, holy moly, a lot of this stuff. So I have nowhere near enough stuff to do that. So I'll have to spend a bunch of time, probably off camera, gathering supplies, killing those demon monsters that I didn't even see any, to be honest. So I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. May have to find a new biome somewhere. That one was at spawn. I think there is one close nearby. Not really close, but close enough. But there is something else I wanted to go over today, other than Abyssal Craft, and that is the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. So what I did between episodes was I went to different biomes and I collected, I'm pretty sure, every garden there was. Every different type of garden, and there's usually like large chunks of gardens. And I think I got just about everything from Pam's Harvest Craft here that you can get from gardens. So whenever I do gather all this stuff, I have just about everything. I'm pretty sure all of it's in here. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. And what I've been doing is I want to make these delighted mills, because these delighted mills like fill me up like super fast. Okay, that's exactly what we need to do. Is we need to have something that fills everything. So it'll fill all of these different sections right here in our nutrition menu. But to get started, I need a bucket. Let's grab one bucket. That's perfectly fine for me. And we also need some salt. And we're going to need 2 things of salt. And of course, we're going to need our cows. Thank you for that milk. And this is, we're going to get cheese with this. Okay? So we take the milk, and take our bakeware, or pretty sure it's bakeware. No, it's not bakeware. Skillet? Pot? Pot. Okay, and then you get cheese. Okay, and from there, let's look up Delighted Mill. From there, we need a hamburger, so we're going to need toast and raw meat. So, raw beef. I'm pretty sure I have toast on me. Or I have toast in here, that's right. Toast in here, so skillet toast and raw beef gets you a hamburger. You add cheese to that hamburger, you get a cheeseburger. And then if you come in here and you find the tomatoes, and you find the lettuce, which I can actually put the lettuce and tomato in here because I want to kind of have this stuff where it belongs. So lettuce and tomato, that will give you a deluxe cheeseburger. There we go. And this pretty much covers just about everything in itself except for fruit. And to get fruit, we need to make a smoothie. And you use a snowball, which we have snowballs. And I tried grapes and they did not work. These berries did not work. I tried strawberries and that did work. So strawberries do work. So let's take our strawberries and our juicer and we get a strawberry smoothie. And to get the fries is just potatoes and salt. So I have the salt here. So 1 potato and salt with our bakeware. Potato and salt. And we get fries. And then you add all this stuff together, and you get a delighted mill. How nice is that? This delighted mill fills up your entire saturation bar, plus giving you 3.6% increase on your nutrition. Really nice, works very well, and I highly recommend using that. I wanted to look here. Osmium. I can actually take out all this osmium. I don't think it's used for anything else. Let's just make sure. I don't see it being used other than this. So I'm going to take it over here into my smeltery. And I'm going to get it turned into ingots. So osmium turned into the ingots should work pretty nice. Go ahead and take this out of here. Let's get our ingot cast. Let's go ahead and cast out all the gold as well. Bam. Alright, we should be able to cast everything out of here. That's exactly what I want it to do. And it'll cast the osmium out. This is the only way to get osmium, by the way, is through Rockhounding. And you don't get a lot of it. So, that's something you gotta keep in mind. You don't get a lot of this out of here. And I'm already running low on everything. Yeah, as you can see. I want to get this stuff in my inventory. Sort this out. Okay. Yeah. Like, things like this are not very good. You want something that's got like a high concentration in the actual section that you're wanting. And I think all the osmium ones I put forward already. There might be some still in here. But it's hard to search for them. But yeah, it's going to go through each one of these. Like, this one doesn't have any osmium. But it's going to take a while for that to go through. But yeah, we are moving forward. I would also like to work towards Botania. So there's like a bunch of things I got to jump back and forth between. And Botania is one of those things. I know that getting further in Botania is going to be really nice. And I want to get... where is it at? Because it's going to be required later on. The Alchemy Catalyst. Now, this is where this requires the blank slates. And you can't get blank slates unless you have a tier 1 altar. And the blood altar requires you to get into Abyssal Craft. So, that's why I said I'm going to have to do a lot of off-camera work to get into Abyssal Craft. But there is another thing that I would like to get. The mana tablet requires a mana pearl. Okay, that's simple enough. It requires a bit of mana for that exchange. Wow, that's a pretty big chunk of mana, actually. Okay, so that is something that we could do, or we can do a mana diamond. Even bigger chunk. That's a lot of mana, actually, for starting off. Where's it at? The ring of magnetization I don't really like, but we may have to go with it. Don't know yet. I'm looking for the Sojourner's Sash. There it is. Okay, that's going to require runes. I haven't even looked to see what the Runic Altar requires. I haven't even looked at that yet. Where is that at? Runic Altar. Probably right at the very beginning. The Runic Altar. Okay, so yeah, this requires pulsating mesh. From forestry? Really? Okay, we could probably do the Otherworld Leaf. Because that requires you to get into bees. The mysterious comb comes from ender hives, and they're deadly. So what's the Overworld Leaf? Let's take a look at that. That's something that's new to me. Overworld Leaf. Or another world leaf. Okay. You have come to realize that the life force of the world is not entirely self-contained. Your energy has to be coming from somewhere else, right? You've come to believe that when you channel life energy for your purpose, you are actually drawing small amounts of energy from a strange energy field that permeates all living things. That you have dubbed the Overworld. You are still left with the question, however, how exactly does this plane affect the physical world you live in? And what else is there to know about it? Using more advanced rituals, you believe you may be able to tap into fields directly, but you do not know what you will find on the other side. Okay, so that's not helpful. After destroying a laser sprite in the world, or a lesser spirit, Okay. So, if you defeat one of these lesser sprites in combat, it will sink into the ground slowly, becoming darker. Attacking it again will destroy the sprite's physical form, but you believe they're... Okay, after destroying a lesser sprite in the world, you may notice it dropping several strange leaves. If you let it live long enough, you may also notice it dropping them occasionally as it floats around. You believe these will be useful for various crafting purposes. Okay, so we're going to have a full altar for this, it looks like. It's not a bad recipe, though. Looks like there's... Okay, using the wrapping... We've discovered the ritual. It can lessen the gap between our worlds and Overworld. Small creatures to pass through. The ritual requires 4 different flowers as incense. Okay, so you have to have 4 different flowers in the braziers, or braziers. Doesn't say it, but it says it right here. Okay, it says incense, but whatever. Okay, we need enhanced standing stones, though. What are those cost? Okay. Standing stones. There's Attuned. Okay, so we have this stuff now. Dawnstone. Okay, so Dawnstone is something that we're going to need to get. And I think I had an issue getting Dawnstone into here. Maybe not. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we have to get Dawnstone into the smeltery. And getting Dawnstone's not too hard. Okay. But it's probably not something we'll be able to get done today. But the Attuned standing stone, that's what we need, not these. These are the enhanced, we need the Attuned. So it's going to require a bit of Dawnstone, some rune stones, and star metal ingots, which we've already gotten the star metal ingots. And we only need 4 of these guys, so we don't need too much Dawnstone. But let's look in here. I do have my Ember stuff. Let me go ahead and put this back. Put these guys over there. Okay. Put all of our bakeware up. Don't need all of that right now. Hardened stone, that just goes in there. Same with that. Okay. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. This is where our... Actually, I need the dark stone. That needs to go in there. And this stuff actually needs to go in here as well. Along with that. I want to keep all of the Abyssal Craft stuff in here. So, that's something I need to do. Okay. Let's get this stuff put up. I actually want this charm cleared out. And it put up. There we go. Okay. So, getting this set up. We need to get our root stuff, or not roots, our Ember stuff back up and running. So we have our Ember Activator that we're going to need. Ember emitters, Ember receivers. We don't need a bore. We need a melter. We actually need 2 melters. We need another melter. So let's get ourselves another melter. Let's see what it requires. So we need a melter. That's going to require copper, some Camonite, just a bunch of Camonite. Okay. Where's that again? Melter. And an Ember Crystal. There we go. Where's it at? Already messing it up. Okay, there we go. 2 of those should be good. And we're missing one piece of copper. Okay, I have a bunch of copper now, by the way. Processed all my copper. So 2 melters, that's something we needed. We also need a mixer. Whatever it's called, I think it's called a mixer. Let's see. Mixer centrifuge, that's what we need. Okay, so we need a mechanical core, copper, and some iron. That's it. And 1 copper. So that's pretty simple. There we go. And I think we can probably set this all up and not have any issues, hopefully. Let's see. Where do we want to put this? I can put this outside. It's not going to be... It's kind of a temporary thing anyways. So yeah, we can set this outside. I don't have a problem with that. It was outside before, so why not? Okay, so we need our Ember Activator. It's just going to give power to everything. Then we're going to need our 2 melters. 2 melters. And then our mixer centrifuge. I also need levers. That I do need. We could just use hoppers. I'm just going to use a hopper. Hopper will work just fine. We're getting Ember into these activators. But we also need levers on these guys. Okay. Let me get some Ember as well. Probably only need 1 for right now. I think it's 10 and copper, by the way, to get Dawnstone. There he is. Okay, it's gold and copper. So 4 gold and 4 copper is what we need. And I have gold being processed right now, so that's something good that I've already got done. Okay. Also, we're going to need... Ow. There's a beehive over here. That's not good. We're going to need transfer nodes, 2 of those, and some pipes. Okay. And that's basically going to pull liquid out of here. And it's going to go across. And go into the top, and then it'll come down here and mix. Should. How it should work. Okay, so we'll put a emitter here. Need 1 here. Or receivers, anyways. We need a bunch of different emitters. I need that hammer too, by the way. Ow. And we put our hopper back here. Put that in there, and we should be about ready to rock and roll. I think the last thing we need is that hammer. I might have to make it, which is a part of Embers. I don't know if you remember it from previous episodes. The Tinker's Hammer. Copper. Pretty sure I don't have one. So we'll go ahead and make that. Oh, I need 2 sticks. There we go. Tinker's Hammer. Good to go. Should be ready to rock and roll. Let's go grab some gold. I really wish I had some kind of speed. Speed would really help me right now. Okay. Just about ready to go. Let's just grab some copper. We'll kind of split this up. Let's do 10 and 10. I actually want to know, it's 144, correct, to get Dawnstone? So what does that equal? 8 millibuckets? That's not even a bucket worth. Oh wait, it gives us 144. Okay, we'll figure it out. When it comes out, I'm pretty sure it'll come out even. we'll just keep trying, figure out what it gives us. Okay, let's hook up our hammer. Receiver here to that one. Right? Or is it? I don't remember. I think it's this to that. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting some stuff going. Okay. So let's do 1 gold, 1 copper for right now. Put copper in here, put gold in here. We should be able to see it once it starts producing. Alright guys, well, I think I figured out the problem. I am an idiot, and I put the receiver in the wrong location. The receiver's supposed to go on top. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay, let's click that. There we go. Now will it start producing? Yes, it's making Dawnstone. So yeah, all it took was that that one simple thing. Had to go on the top. Yeah, that was pretty simple. But yeah, now we're making Dawnstone, and I need at least 1 bucket's worth to be able to like take it and make anything out of it. So I'm gonna do. Right now we have a half, and that was only 2. So we can do 10 of each. And that should make quite a bit of Dawnstone for us. And I should be able to scoop it out with a bucket, hopefully, or put something here that can get it out. I hope. There should be pipes that can pump into things. All we need is just a little bit more, and I can get 1 bucket's worth. And let me grab a bucket. I hope that I can use a bucket. Alright, 1 bucket. Can I scoop it out? No. So what we need to do is, I think there's a pipe. There's a fluid pipe from Embers. There's an item pipe and fluid pipes. So fluid pipes require 10 glass. And then a fluid pump requires them. Okay. So, glass. Do have glass. I got glass up here. And what else was it we needed? The fluid. 10. So 110 ingots. Should be sufficient enough. Glass. There we go. That'll give us enough for that. And then we need levers. Only need 1 pump. The rest we can have pipes. And we need some kind of tank. So a regular tank should work. Oh, the recipe for this has changed. It requires these guys. Any other tank? That might be easy to get. There's a fluid tank right here from Embers. That's probably going to be our best bet. Fluid tank, and then we can pump into the fluid tank with levers. And then we should be able to pull out of the fluid tank with buckets, hopefully. Break this. Can we put the fluid tank right here? No, it doesn't do nothing. So what we need, I think the fluid is coming from the top, so we're going to have to pump from the top to here. Put the pump here. Put a lever on it. Pump into that. There we go. Flip that on. Yes, now we got it in here. Now we can pull it out with a bucket. Sweet. And then we should be able to put this bucket worth into here, and I think 1 bucket equals 1 ingot. I don't know. But right here, we should be able to put it right inside of our smeltery. Flip this. Oh, that's 5 ingots worth. Oh, nice. Wonder why our tin or our osmium wasn't being produced. It wasn't turning it into ingots. It's supposed to. Maybe we can only do it in block form. I'm about to find out. Yeah, we got our Dawnstone. Not enough, though. We're like very slight. Okay, let's do osmium. Oh yeah, we can get our osmium out. We have like one block exactly worth. Perfect. So now we have some osmium. I don't know if that's going to be enough osmium, though, to get us into mechanism. Because mechanism is a gate for a lot of stuff as well. Because we need these basic circuits, and to get the basic circuits, you need a metallurgic infuser. To get a metallurgic infuser, you need 2 osmium blocks, plus this stuff, which is part of the Rockhounding, which this is some like rare materials right here. At least this one I don't think I've gotten yet. I don't even want to try and pronounce that, but I've got all the other ones. I just don't have this yet. And once I get that, then I should be able to make these guys. And Enderium. I don't know if I can make Enderium. Yeah, that requires an alloy smelter, and I can't get an alloy smelter because I don't have osmium Enderium mixes. That requires the iridium and osmium mixed together. And 1 equals 1 bucket. I do have iridium, but I was wanting to save that. But I guess I won't be able to save it. So yeah, we have 1 block of osmium. We have some Dawnstone now. Sweet. And yeah, well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.